Get it, the EU has been warned against a PAHAB of Ireland's tax revenue. Ireland boasts a low corporate tax rate which results in huge investment from America, more than in France and Germany combined, and Irish MEP Brian Hayes has now told jealous European Union member states to back off and forget any attempt to harmonise taxes or share revenue. Mr Hayes, the MEP for Dublin, hit out after Dutch MEP Paul Trang compared Ireland's tax policy to piracy. Mr Trang added in an interview on RTE, a small country like Ireland has more foreign investment than Germany or France. That's weird. My point is that Ireland, and also my country, does not take into account its European partners. Part of a union is to work together. On this issue we fight each other. Getty. Emmanuel Macron is out alone in his quest for EU tax harmonisation. Mr Hayes responded with fury. With a nonsense post on his personal website, he wrote, "The comments made today by Mr Trang simply reinforce the idea that a small number of big member states just want to shift corporate tax revenue from Ireland to the countries." Yes, it is true that Ireland claims more investment from the United States than France and Germany combined. However, this is something we should be proud of. We have developed a highly competitive business environment with a skilled workforce and a young population that has evolved into a hub for technology firms, he said. French President Emmanuel Macron was attempting to soak up as much corporate tax revenue for France as possible, but said the tactics being used were disingenuous. Getty. Brian Hayes, MEP, has sent a warning from Ireland to Brussels. Mr Hayes concluded by warning Brussels Dublin would not accept any attempt to attack its tax system. He wrote, "Ireland's corporate tax system is clear and transparent. Tax avoidance is a scourge and must be tackled. But this issue needs to be solved at an international level through the OECD, something that Ireland has clearly committed to. The attacks on our tax system will keep coming, and we should continue to put up a strong front and resist these veiled PAHABs on our well-earned tax revenue." This is just the most recent example of Mr Hayes hitting out at a harmonised tax plan, which is championed above all by Mr Macron. Last October he told the French president in no uncertain terms what he and the majority of Europe think of the proposal. He said, "Macron's new corporate tax band plan may go down well in Paris, but there is overwhelming opposition in most of Europe to harmonisation of corporate tax rates. It even makes it clear in the EU treaties that corporate tax rates are not an EU competence, they are for member states to decide. The fact that any decision taken on tax in the European Council requires complete unanimity means that Macron's corporate tax plans are just fanciful nonsense."